Pirates and Privateers, written by Mary Fitfield. Focus question: what was a pirate's life like? Words to know: black market, helmsman, caulking, launch, cooper, maidservant, cutlass, privateers, glamorized, rowdy, grappling hooks. Tables of content. Introduction 4. The Golden Age of Piracy 5. Pirates Attack 8. Life on a Pirate Ship 12. Well-known pirates 17. Conclusion 22. Explore more 23. Glossary 24. Introduction. What do you think of when you think of pirates? Buried treasure, ships with mighty sails, black flags with a skull and crossbones. Have you ever wondered what it is like to be a pirate? Pirates seems to love adventure. They were often vicious men and women who were robbers and murderers. Pirates sometimes are glamorized in books and in movies and books, but they are scoundrels, and the lives they lived were not that pleasant. Their lifestyle often resulted in great discomfort and even death. The Golden Age of Pirates. Throughout history, pirates have sailed the seas all over the world, from the 15,000s to the 17,000s. Many famous pirates raided ships and ports in the Caribbean Sea. This was called the Golden Age of Pirates. During the Golden Age, Spain colonized large parts of Central and South America. The Spaniards were very interested in the spice, gold and silver found in America. In order to get these treasures, they enslaved the native people and forced them to work in mines and gather spices. They also stole gold and silver from native people. The English and French royalty learned that Spain was getting rich from gold, silver, and spices from Americas. They wanted gold for their empires too. At the time, there were a lot of unemployed sailors. The sailors were looking for adventure and a chance to get rich. The Queen of England developed a plan to get some wealth the Spanish were bringing across the Atlantic Ocean on their ships. Her plan called for hiring unemployed sailors and providing them with ships to attack the Spain ships. In England, these sailors were called privateers. In Spain, they were called pirates. Many of the ships leaving the Americans loaded with riches passed through Caribbean Sea. Since Caribbean was full of small islands, it was the perfect place for pirates to hang out. It was also a perfect place from which to launch attacks on Spanish ships passing among the island. Pirates attack. Pirates quickly gained a reputation for being ruthless villains. Sailors on other ships were filled with fear when they saw a pirate ship approaching. They heard tales of pirates and their nasty deeds. Most of the ships being attacked were cargo ships that lacked weapons for fighting off the pirates. The sailors knew there was little they could do to stop the pirates. Some pirates used smaller and swifter boats for night attacks. They could come alongside a cargo ship in the darkness night. Then they could quickly seize the ship and kill many of the unexpected crew. Before they boarded the ship, pirates fired a warning shot from a cannon. They hoped that the captain and the crew of the ship would simply give up their cargo without a fight. Cannon shots were also used to destroy masts and rigging on other ships. Pirates then threw smoke bombs onto ship's deck to confuse and frighten the crew. The pirates then used grappling hooks to climb aboard the ship. Once on board, pirates used many kinds of weapons to take over a ship. One of the most common weapons was a cutlass. A cutlass is similar to a small sword. It was used for close-up, hand-to-hand fight. Pirates also used guns such as flint-lock pistols and flint-lock muskets. The muskets fired balls made of lead. The balls were loaded into the barrel one at a time and shot out with exploding gunpowder. Sometimes pirates made crude grenades that they used in their attacks. Many people were wounded or killed in the pirate battles. Sometimes pirates would take the hostages. They might even force members of a ship's crew to join the pirate crew. Usually, pirates won't simply tie up crew and passengers and take anything of value in the ships. On occasions, pirates attacked in small boats would hijack the entire ship. These ships were then used to attack other ships. It was love of gold that caused most pirates and the queens and king who hired them to steal. The pirates stole many other items of value. The ships that were attacked often carried silver and precious gems, such as emeralds and pearls. They also carried tobacco, wine, brandy, coffees, tea, spices, and expensive fabric, such as velvet and linen. Pirates sold or traded most of these goods. They also kept some to their personal use. Life on a pirate ship. To some people, a pirate's life may seem exciting, but a pirate's life was not very glamorous. There were criminals who were hated as much as they were feared. They had to constantly be on guard, and often wouldn't even trust their fellow crew members. The work was hard and dangerous. Many pirates lost legs, arms, fingers, eyes, and even their lives in fierce battles. Living conditions were not pleasant either. They often lived in dirty, smelly headquarters. Pirates on a ship were assigned different jobs. One person was always assigned to stand watch. This person would cling to a rope ladders high above the deck to look for enemies or ships to raid. Another person, called the helmsman, steered the ship with a lever called tiller. The cooper was the person who made